The fans waited a long time for this. Well, now it's here. Young Justice, Issue 1. Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review, so you the fans can make a decision on what comic books to buy. And today, guys, we're talking about the highly anticipated, long-awaited Young Justice Issue 1. Now, this book was announced a while ago, and people were all excited about it. So does it meet your expectations, right? This book is written by Brian Michael Bendis. Patrick Gleason does the artwork. Now, the artwork is pretty good in this book. I think what makes it is the bright colors, the very expressive faces on the characters. There's a lot of action in this book. That's what I really liked about it, though, the most, is these facial expressions, because you can capture their emotion on what's going on in the book. And if you're looking for action in this first issue, you're going to definitely find it, okay? All right, so from this point forward, guys, there's going to be spoilers in this review. So if you have not seen or read your copy yet, please read your copy, come back, and then let's discuss it in the comments section below, okay? So, was this worth your hard-earned cash? All right, did this live up to the hype? When you got done reading this book? Well, me being a person that does not know that much about Young Justice, I've watched, a few episodes here and there on TV about Young Justice. I've read a few issues of the comic book, but when I was younger, I mainly just read Marvel Comics and I didn't read DC. So I'm pretty much a new reader when it comes to Young Justice, okay? So I'm looking at it as a new reader perspective here. So let's kick off the story. Let's see what happens a little bit, okay? So in this book, we wind up seeing Jenny Hex. She's the character that's introduced in this book first. She gets pulled over by a police officer in Metropolis, and he starts kind of, grilling her, going like, well, you have a shotgun in there? You kind of can't have a shotgun, and she's like, but I'm Jenny Hex, and she's all vibrant and full of energy. And as the police officer is questioning her, we get to see the attack off of these Gem World people, okay, as they're going to attack Metropolis, and they're looking for Earth's champion, which is Superman. And so the next thing we wind up seeing is we see all these crazy, like, purple and red, like, warriors. And we see Jenny Hex gets into the action, and she starts doing battle. And who happens to be in Metropolis as well? Well, Tim Drake, he's there. He starts teaming up with Jenny, and they start fighting these bad guys, right? And so what happens is we flash back 4 minutes ago, and we get to see Wonder Girl. And Tim Drake's like, oh, Cassie, what are you doing here? She's like, it's nice to see you. And and she starts discussing that she's having some kind of issue and things like that. And the next thing you see is they see the explosion that happened. So you wind up seeing how Tim Drake wound up getting into the whole mess of things, and Cassie just kind of laying back because there's something going on with her. She doesn't really want to use her powers. Okay, so we wind up getting to see this big battle. That's basically what this issue is. It's a huge battle between these Gem World people and whatnot, and then our Young Justice characters. And the next thing you say is Kid Flash comes in here, and Bart starts teaming up with Tim Drake and Jenny Hex as well. So now he's in the battle, fighting all these people. And then all of a sudden you see Wonder Girl, who's really upset. She sees her friends getting hurt. She finally uses her powers. She looks badass. She starts kicking ass. And she starts battling all these Gem World people. And they're all freaking together. And then out of nowhere you get to see this young Teen Lantern chick. But you don't see her. You just see a construct of her like she's a robot. So now they start fighting. And there's this big battle. And Bart's like, yeah, Young Justice is back, baby! And so that's what's going on there. And then the next thing you see is there's this crash and there's this boom, and our Young Justice heroes wind up in different places. Tim Drake comes across Amethyst, right? And then the next thing you see is Bart, he comes across Connor Superboy. And you're like, oh, okay, so that's kind of cool. And then what the next issue is going to be about is supposedly Wonder Girl's secrets, right? Like what's going on with her. And that's the issue in the gist. So what did I think about the particular book? I thought it was cool. I mean, there was a lot of action, and there's this threat that brings these heroes together. Where'd they come from? They all happen to be in Metropolis together. I thought was kind of weird. But they're there. Okay, if that's a reason to get them together, that's fine. You didn't get any type of character development whatsoever. There was just so much action and so much battling. I kind of wished they would focus a little bit more on the characters, but I get it because it's a issue to bring these characters back together. And you got to see a little bit of their personalities, which is kind of cool. And then obviously you get to see that there's a struggle there with Wonder Girl. There's something going on with Cassie, and obviously the second issue is going to dive into that. Now, hopefully Brian Michael Bendis develops these characters a little bit more to see, you know, what these characters have been up to or what's going on with them, or, you know, things like that. And I'm sure he will. He likes to, you know, focus on certain aspects of a book for a certain amount of time. I don't know if I'm crazy about the threats right now. There's something about this book that's really missing that I didn't like about it, but I also did like it. I think I like the characters, but I think I just was expecting just a little bit more from it, and the threat is just, I don't know, I don't like the Gem World people, but that's just me. So I thought this was a solid introduction. Obviously, to get to know more about these characters, you're going to have to wait, I think, for another couple issues. So at the end of the day, I'm going to give this book a solid 4 out of 5. It was good. I think it shows promise. Again, my only concern about this book is with Brian Michael Bendis writing so many titles that, you know, where is he going to put all his, you know, how can he give 100% to all these titles that he's actually writing? So I hope that his books do not suffer, you know, in all his projects that he's doing, including this one. We've seen it before when he's done X-Men and things like that. He starts off strong, and then he kind of fizzles out. So let's hope for continued success for Young Justice. Again, 4 out of 5 from me. Guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a single video from me. And until that next comic book review, fans, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Take care. See you soon. Bye.